Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back. Another video. This time we're covering the Hall of Fame edition. Who should you pick? But I did it before, but we're doing it again because I want to sort of update it because now we see some cards in the game and how things are going and doing all that sort of stuff. So we're just going to go player by player. I don't have them all, obviously, so it's hard for me to say, but if you guys did want to get more of them, I know they're at least available on Amazon right now. It's $20. You get 17 fantasy packs plus the Hall of Fame player. So you can always do that if you wanted more than one. So you don't just have to pick one, but of course, if you pre-ordered, you're going to get one. It's pretty simple. So the five again, we got with Dan Marino, Terrell Davis, Brian Urlacher, Rod Woodson, and of course, cover boy T.O. And my order sort of stays the same, but the reasoning is different now. Because at least the understanding I have with these cards is that they will be upgraded throughout the year. And then you can power them up, obviously, to do that as well. So the different, like at certain points throughout the year, you'll be able to power them up even higher. So we're going away from necessarily thinking who is helpful now versus who is going to be the most helpful throughout the year. Now, obviously, we know Muttmaster is now Ryan Shazier. We know that there's a Captain Ray Lewis as well. We also know that from the solos, you can get a Deion Jones for free, 87 Deion Jones for free. What all that means is it takes Brian Urlacher sort of out of the running for me completely. I know his card's going to be really good, but I'm probably going to be stuck with one or two Nat linebackers already for quite a long time. So if he was an outside linebacker, you definitely have some merit there to go get him. But to me, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. Similarly, with quarterback, right? You can get Dan Marino. And Dan Marino, he's a statue, and he's going to be great at throwing the ball. But even look at Madden 18. Nobody wanted Dan Marino's 99 overall card. Why? Because it's just not exciting. By that time, we're going to have fast quarterbacks and all that. So Dan Marino, you can just take him out of the running as well. Next, let's talk about Terrell Davis. Now, his card's going to be pretty good. He's super balanced. And I know a lot of people are thinking, well, you're getting the 88 Saquon Barkley if you did the rookie premiere in Madden 18. If you haven't done it, go try and do it if you have coins. It's a good thing. But it's going to be interesting because you can go and you can get 87 overall LaShawn McCoy from campaign, who's probably the better running back right now. But Shady's not a power-up. The Saquon Barkley is also not a power-up. Now, if you have the rookie premier, that's great. He's going to be good for a while. He'll probably get another upgrade or two. But at a certain point in the year, rookie premiers, they stop. So Terrell Davis isn't a terrible option in my opinion. The only thing that always deters me from doing anything running back related is the fact that every promo, every team of the week gets running back cards. And I mean, we don't know who all the legends are in the game. Imagine if Bo Jackson's back. Imagine if Barry Sanders is back. You're not going to use that TD a ton, but he could be very viable because I think having two, maybe even three running backs is definitely the move, and having a couple Nat ones that you can't move as really good backups for depth is definitely important. But I see it there. Now we go to cornerback Rod Woodson. He can only get to an 85 right now. It's not really, honestly, it's not really good enough to play on anyone's team. He can play in the slot maybe, but the card's just not great right now at all. But cornerback is expensive right now, so getting an 85 overall cornerback essentially for pre-ordering the game is not a bad deal. Rod Woodson's going to get good cards. His cards are always highly desirable. I really like the idea of doing him, but again, he is more likely to save you coins right now and have an impact later than any of these cards. So I mean, I bought the upgrade thing from Amazon to do it now, so I did Rod Woodson. Let's show you. I'll show you guys. I have Rod Woodson. I have him. Let's just go look at him so you guys can see. You guys can see here what he looks like. I mean, 83 speed, 84 excel is good, 71 catching is good. His block shedding is 48, which is ridiculously low for some reason. He's a good card. He's and he's in the slot for me. He's in the slot, and I think that's the best place for him right now. Considering you can get this Jair, I think that's how you say his name, Jair Alexander card from Gauntlet as well. But I get it. I think he's good to save and have a good spot on your team right now, and probably pretty good later. Now, this one is very, very interesting because with the captains, I think Jerry Rice is the best one because you can add Playmaker to him already, and that just adds a lot of value. But it's expensive. It costs a lot of training points. T.O., his card down the line is going to be very good. His card right now is not overly usable. You get that Tyreek Hill early on. Where's T.O. really playing? He's an 85. You can get other good receivers that are really comparable to him. But T.O. is going to be good down the line. The problem is if you do Jerry and if you do T.O., that's 2 receiver spots locked up for the year out of probably 4 is the most people would use. And that hurts, but it's also good because receiver can be a very expensive position at times. Very expensive. Look at Julio's price. Look at Antonio Brown's price. I mean, God, if you're getting the Hall of Fame, you're getting Antonio Brown too. So you would have all 3 receiver spots locked up. Not a coin to actually spend on them. It's an interesting way to go, and it's a good thought in my opinion. It might be the way I go personally as well when I get my full copy of the game. I think I might do T.O. I don't know, because I don't really want to lock up that many spots. But I really want to use T.O.'s cards this year. I mean, he's new, he's fresh. I have this feeling that's what I want to do. And I think that's what a lot of people are going to do. So if you happen to go with T.O., maybe you don't want to take the Jerry Rice captain. If you already have the Jerry Rice captain, then maybe you've got to think a little bit harder about who you want to go and just with Rod Woodson. Because to me, I think Woodson's the number one from a usable perspective now and a usable perspective later, and saving yourself some coins and doing all that sort of stuff. So you just got to think about it. One thing to keep in mind, too, is upgrading these cards. You get the cards for free, right? From the pre-order, but upgrading them costs training points. It's not a lot of training points, but it's still something, so you make sure you have some. But that's pretty simple. It's much good. If you guys haven't played yet, whether you're on PlayStation, you don't have EA access, you didn't get through MUT rewards. MUT is a lot of fun. You guys are going to really enjoy it. The team building, everything about it is fun, and you really, really have to think this year about where you want to invest coins, training points, or time. And I love it. I really do love it. But we're just gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. 200 likes. Let's go for 200 likes. I'm Cece. Have a great weekend, and I'm out. Peace.